Alright, starting off first with a 1901 Morgan dollar that has a doubled die reverse. So this coin is not in very good condition at all. It's only graded at a 4. The coin grading scale goes up to 70, so really poor condition here, worn down. However, it does have that doubling on the reverse of the coin. You can look for doubling on the 1901 on the reverse, on the feathers, on the arrows. There's also a double die obverse where you can look for it on the ear, on the olive, on the eye. So there's multiple different double dies for the 1901. But in this case, you want to look for it there on the reverse of the coin, on the feathers, on the arrows. This coin ended up selling for over $80 even in this condition, so not too bad. Now here's a 1901 graded a little bit higher than the last coin at a fine 15, graded by PCGS. It does have the double die reverse, the doubled arrows. So this coin ended up selling for a little over $100. So not too bad for that. Here's another example of a 1901 double die reverse. This is on the feathers, a lower grade again. We're at a 4, and this coin sold for around $100. So in that $100 range for those ones in those conditions. Now they're going to get much more expensive here as we look at higher grades. This is graded by PCGS at a mint state 64. The 1901 no mint mark. This coin sold for $58,000. All because of its condition, all because of that high grade. So, you know, if you have one in very poor condition and it doesn't have any type of mint errors or anything, it's not worth really too much money. You know, it all depends on the condition. You know, usually circulated regular Morgan dollars, not key dates, common dates, no errors, really $30, $40 range. But if you get a key date, of course, it's going to sell for a lot more. Or if you have a high grade, or if you have an error, that will give the coin some value. So 58 grand. Now, if we compare that to this coin here, good example, just a 1901 graded at a fine 12, doesn't have any type of mint errors. I personally would not have graded this coin in this condition. Kind of a waste of money to grade something like this. But this coin only sold for around $40. You know, but I do believe if you guys want to grade your coins just to have them in your collection, I definitely support that. But if you're, you know, trying to resell this coin, not really worth having it graded. But $40 for that coin in comparison to $58,000 based on the condition of the coin, right? So here's the 1901. That is the O mint mark. We'll see that there on the reverse of the coin at the bottom, in between the D and O of dollar. So this one is another example of a high graded coin, graded at a mint state 67. That's why the coin sold for over $16,000. Now here is a mint error coin from 1901, and it is the O mint mark. We'll see that there as we zoom in there on the neck. You'll see the lamination error taking place. Laminations can take place on Lincoln cents, pennies, you know, all kinds of different coins, not just Morgan dollars. But in this case, this coin is graded by NGC at a mint state 64, and this dollar coin sold for around $120. Now here's the 1901 O mint mark that sold for over $160 at a very low grade, poor condition here. But it has a mint error. The coin has a rotated die. So you'll see the design is straight up, normal here on the front, but here on the reverse, it's turned to the left. You know, it's rotated. So all you have to do is flip your coin up from the bottom and make sure that the design is straight up. If it's rotated, then it is a rotated die. So $160 for that Morgan dollar. Now next up is another 1901 O mint mark Morgan dollar that is graded by PCGS. Again, another rotated reverse here, rotated die. So you'll see that there in the image displayed. This coin here sold for $517. Can't beat that. Here's a 1901 proof. So super rare proof coin here, graded at a proof 68. Man, I would like to have that. This Morgan dollar sold for over $31,000. What would you guys do with $31,000? Let me know in the comments below. Now we also have the 1901 S mint mark. Again, if we look at the reverse of the coin at the bottom, you'll see that S mint mark there. This coin is the high graded version of the Morgan dollar from 1901, the S mint mark. And this coin sold for over $42,000. all because of the condition of the coin, the grade of the coin. Now, if we compare that again to a 1901S that is at a much lower grade, fine 15, this coin only sold for around $36. So you go from thousands, 42,000 to $36 real quick based on the condition of the coin. So keep that in mind. Now here's a 1901S that has a partial collar, a tilted partial collar, graded at an XF45, so not a mint state grade, but not a super poor grade either. But this coin ended up selling for a little over $320. You'll see the partial collar there around the rim of the coin. Alright guys, don't forget to subscribe in the middle, check out the videos to the left of me, and until tomorrow, I'll see you guys in the comment section below. This is Couch Collectibles, and this is where I disappear.